This is Blue Gold News Now, your spot for current events, campus news, and everything in between. Now, live from Tower's basement, it's BNN with our hosts Alex Rubio and Marissa Day.
Good evening, I'm Alex Rubio.
And I'm Marissa Day. Coming up tonight, Alex and I recap the 48th Annual Viennese Ball.
But first, the National Conference of Undergraduate Research will be held here at the UW Eau Claire this Thursday and Friday.
NCUR, or the National Conference on Undergraduate Research, is set to begin this Thursday and Friday, April 14th and 15th. UW Eau Claire will be welcoming 4,000 college students and faculty from all over the United States onto our campus for 2 days of research presentations, fun events, and community. The theme for this year's conference is Research at the Confluence, representing the coming together of the humanities, artistic endeavors, and the sciences. This theme is reflective of the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire and the community of Eau Claire, as the two strive for togetherness and work in harmony to make our community what it is today. It is important to note that the Davies Marketplace and lower campus parking lots will be closed to students who are not directly involved in NCUR this Thursday and Friday to accommodate the high volume of guests on campus. So please plan accordingly.
So are you excited about NCUR?
I am, yeah. I'm looking forward to a couple days off of classes.
Exactly. I don't know about you, but I got my classes canceled for Thursday, so I'm pretty stoked about that.
Yeah,
I know
nice.
that's what a lot of people are excited about NCUR for.
To spend some time in the sun.
Yeah, exactly. It's been so beautiful out.
It has.
The suit is not helpful for that, but
No.
I actually I helped work on NCUR in my
Really?
CJ 350 class with Nicole. We worked on training for the frontline people who are going to be in the hospitality services for that.
The volunteers.
Yeah, for the volunteers. So it's kind of cool to see all of that hard work come together.
That's awesome. Yeah, speaking of that, I have a lot of friends that are presenting at NCUR, and I'm super excited for them. You know, they've been doing their research with faculty members for a while, and it's exciting to finally, like you said, see your hard work pay off.
Yeah, it's a lot of hard work and a lot of people, a lot of volunteers all coming together for one huge event. So it should go really well.
Awesome.
So if you are struggling to figure out what's next for you as you move on after college, then you may want to check out the Fulbright Scholarship. This scholarship is meant to help graduates and those right out of college to study abroad, gain new experiences, and help people at the same time. Fulbright offers more than 19,000 grants, which includes round-trip transportation and covers living expenses. Once you have received your bachelor's degree, you are automatically qualified and can apply anytime throughout the next few years post-graduation. It is recommended that interested students apply for this Fulbright scholarship during their junior year of college, because it may increase your chances of getting it by the time you graduate. There are no GPA requirements, and you can receive help with the application process by scheduling an appointment with the Center for International Education in Schofield Hall, Room 3.
You could have tuition covered. You also have like pre-departure orientation. You have sometimes in-country enhancement activities. For the ETA candidates, they get a training course and a certificate. So there are a lot of benefits to it. Students can go all over the world, so they have Fulbright in I think almost 140 countries.
The deadline for applying for the next Fulbright scholarship is September of 2023. Interested applicants can find more information at studyabroad.apps.uwec.edu.
The Viennese Ball has come and gone this year, but don't worry, BNN was there to tell you all about it. Here's Alex with the story.
An annual tradition, the Viennese Ball returned to the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire on Friday, March 31st. The ball is an amazing event filled with laughter, dancing, great eats, and so much more. Some of the attendees were nice enough to sit down with Marissa and I and share their insights on what the ball means to them.
Our daughter went, so we went with her. She was a student here, and we just had so much fun last year we had to come back, and we brought friends.
They also shared some of their favorite things about the ball.
Oh, there's so much to do and to see.
Just an intro to a different culture.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
growth experience that it'll fulfill your soul and bring out some new pleasures that you hadn't experienced before. It's just nice.
It's the ability to travel without going anywhere.
As we continued to explore the ball, we were able to sit down with Kylie Marth, the president of the Women's Concert Choir, and hear about the plethora of activities provided by the ball.
I really love dancing. Getting to go do all the different types of dancing. There's the polka dancing, there's swing dancing with the jazz and waltzing, the quadrille, that one's really fun. It's like Bridgerton style dancing. So that's always really fun. And even just the absolute best part of V-Ball ever is talking to completely random people and just complimenting their outfits and just relating to each other and being like, this is just such a fun, beautiful night, and it's so fun to just get to know people.
Kylie also shared her insights into why it's so important that people attend this event.
I really think everybody needs to come and experience V-Ball. It's so big, it's so fun. There's so many different things to see. You can see the voice faculty perform. You can see Woco and Statesman perform. You can see the orchestra, the jazz. There's piano recitals that go on. It's such a fun musical experience, and it is also just so fun to get to dance with people, and because you never get to experience this. Like a big ball is so rare to experience, and it's fun to get out of our comfort zones and just be ourselves for a night.
From Blue Gold News Now, this has been your recap of the V-Ball.
Thanks, Alex. We had quite a time out at V-Ball, didn't we?
Yeah, like a lot of our interviewees said, it was amazing to see the transformation of Davies into the Beanies Ball. It was quite extraordinary to see all of it and all of the different changes and all of the different things that you could see there.
Yeah, no, what was your favorite part? Because I really loved,
Yeah.
I went both nights, so I got to experience a lot of different parts of V-Ball. I actually got pulled onto the dance floor during the polka dancing down in
That must have been fun.
Oh my gosh, what a ride. I don't dance, so this guy came up to the table and he was like, hey, do any of you ladies want to dance with me? You know, because it's a social dancing scene and everybody wants to dance. And I was like, I am a terrible dancer. And he goes, all good. And I said, okay, here we go. And it was the fastest polka I think I've ever heard and danced.
Yeah, with the dancing, before I get to my favorite part, I think when a lot of people think about like dances and like balls and stuff, it's like, okay, you hang out with maybe your friends, but you go with somebody and then you like dance with somebody. But with this kind of dancing, it was like switch partners. Okay, now go grab somebody else and start dancing with them. And it was very just all over the place and just kind of like free. And it was kind of cool to see that. But for my favorite part, my favorite thing, if you will, I think I really liked the acapella groups.
Really?
It was very, like, the vibe was really chill, like the lights were all purple, and I really liked purple, which maybe changed my opinion on it. But it was a chill vibe, it was really cool, and it was a very nice way to kind of end off the night, because that's kind of where we ended as well.
You saw the Innocent Men, right?
Yes, that was their name? Okay,
Yep,
yeah.
the first group.
No, they were really good. It was really cool to just see. They had like this really cool vibe up on stage together, and it seemed like they were all just like really good friends. They had each other's backs and everything. It was really cool to watch.
I got to see all of the a cappella groups
You
perform
did?
on the first night because I stayed super late, and that was a blast. Everybody had such great energy and performed super well.
Yeah.
I was super impressed, and we just have a great a cappella scene here. So there's a couple of those concerts coming up this spring, I think.
Oh, well, might have to actually check those out then.
Yeah.
But no, the V-Ball was a very interesting event. I'm glad we went.
Yeah, it was awesome.
But coming up after the break, the return of Favorite Things on BNN.
Welcome back to Favorite Things, where Alex and I will fill you in on many of the products, media, and events we're loving. First up, I'll be sharing my favorites from this week. So, this week, the temperatures were in the 70s and the 80s, Alex. I don't know if you noticed.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I was wearing jeans and a sweatshirt.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, caught you by surprise.
Yeah, definitely. No, it actually did.
Oh, yeah?
I looked outside and I'm like, it's sunny, but that doesn't mean it's nice out. And then I went out in jeans and I'm like, okay, turn around, go back up before class.
No, it was beautiful, and I've been really enjoying spending time outside, so the temperature has been one of my favorites for sure.
No, it's definitely been beautiful out, so.
Yeah. I think my second favorite you know me, I always have a book, and I was reading when you got into the studio today.
I did see that.
Yeah.
I can
So
confirm.
My current read is Well Met by Jen DeLuca, and it's this romantic comedy like book series apparently, and I'm reading the first one, and takes place at like a Renaissance festival, which is super fun out in, I believe, Maine, and it follows this like young woman who has gone out to take care of her sister who got in an accident, and like she ends up falling in love with this Renaissance fair scene and maybe a guy. So it's always got to be some
Gotta have
guy,
the
right?
romance in there, yeah.
Super, super, super fun.
It sounds like a fun read.
It's a good read, yeah, and a good summer read too.
Yeah, exactly. It feels like that summer vibe where you could like read it out on the patio.
For sure.
Something like that.
Or in the hammock.
Yeah, the hammock. I was gonna say hammock too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So I was home for Easter weekend. My third favorite thing kind of reminds me of that. And my hometown coffee shop is called Avant Garden. And I went in and they had this raspberry cheesecake iced latte. And it was probably the best iced latte I've ever drank in my life. I don't know if you're a coffee person.
Not really, because me and caffeine is not a very pretty sight, because I'm already energetic enough.
Decaf?
I like hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate's
and,
a good one too.
Mochas? Nope, that's just, I'm trying to think of what the name of it is. Oh shoot, frappes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not too much of a coffee person.
Well, I definitely am, and I think the raspberry cheesecake might be my go-to for this spring.
I like raspberry cheesecake, so
Right.
I'm sure it tastes good in coffee form.
And then, oh my gosh, speaking of desserts,
Oh God, yes.
I was at the tea store and I walked in and it's like, mind you, it's 80 degrees. So I was looking for some way to cool down and I was like, well, I could get a soda or something. I could get like the really, really good cookie dough bites that you can get in the freezer. But I saw the strawberry shortcake bar ice cream bars that you could get like from the ice cream truck, and like the nostalgia hit me. So those are always one of my favorites, that and the Pink Panther ice cream bar. But
that's the same for me, but the Spider-Man and the SpongeBob pop.
Yep.
Those were definitely some of my favorites
Some
when I was
good
younger.
ice cream truck favorites.
Oh yeah, exactly. The ice cream truck is such a nostalgic thing.
For sure, for sure. And then my last favorite, because it's been so warm, you know, everything has to do, I'm a different person when the weather is nice.
Exactly.
So now that it's hot out, I have to stay hydrated. Everyone has to stay hydrated, but definitely for me, the biggest tool in that is my Stanley tumbler. It's pink, it's 30 ounces, and I carry it like it's my emotional support water bottle because it is.
And stainless steel, you said?
Yep, oh yeah.
That's a good arm workout too.
Right? No, I get my workout. I'm going down the hill and you'll see me walking with my my Stanley tumbler in one hand.
I think my favorite part of that is when like people are walking into classes or something, they sit down at their desks and you can just hear this gong because they like hit it onto something.
Yeah, that
Everybody's
would be
got
me.
their water bottles out right now.
That
so
would be
that's
me.
for sure. Well, no, that's a really good list of favorite things. I guess we're moving on to mine. Mode of transportation. I see the edits. I
The
love
creative
those.
titles.
Longboarding, beautiful out. So got to get the longboarding in. It's just been way too nice out to just like walk around, and it's been in my opinion a little bit. And I don't want to be complaining too much, but it's been a little too hot. So like going down the hill, especially with the longboard, is a good breeze in the face.
Yeah, that's nice. Well, it's been kind of windy here, so that's been nice.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you move a lot faster to classes on your longboard than I do.
Exactly.
walking.
It's no longer the late to 5 minute run that we talked about a while
Right?
ago.
Yeah,
or
the
late to class 5
exercise.
minutes. Yeah.
Yep.
It's and I was just longboarding around in one of my breaks because it's just so nice out. You might as well.
Yeah.
Everybody is out on the lawns. I've been seeing too.
For sure.
Which is really cool to see. My favorite outdoor activity was hiking. I did not know that apparently right next to the hill, and this is also news for you guys. Hit news quick for BNN. Apparently there's a little trail next to the big hill.
No.
Yeah, so there's next to the big like. Are you being sarcastic? Or?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
crap.
I'm
Am I the only one who
Putnam
didn't know that? The Putnam Trail. There's a secret little trail, and my friend took me for it when we went on a run. And I'm like, holy crap, this is like super cool. It's a way to get like up to upper campus with a little bit less elevation and just have a beautiful hike. And I'm sure it's beautiful during like the fall.
It is really nice. I was down there a lot in the fall. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of just assumed that trail next to the hill just kept on going next to the river. But no, it's a beautiful trail, and I'm definitely going to be hiking that over the fall semester.
Yeah.
But fun in the sun, volleyball courts right outside of Suites have been packed ever since it got nice out.
They definitely have.
And the fields as well. Like, there have been people out there every single day.
Oh, for sure.
But getting some beach volleyball in, it's always fun until you get back and you have so much sand in your shoes.
Sand gets everywhere.
It does.
There's no escaping it.
No, you really can't, especially after you've been playing volleyball for a while.
I bet. Are you like more for fun or do you play competitive?
Oh, I'm so competitive. I'm amazing. I'm sure my teammates would totally agree with that. No, more for fun. I'm not the best, but I just like to get out there and play because it's too nice to not just like get out there and just see what's been going on with everybody else.
Take advantage of it because
Exactly.
it's going to get cold, I guess, again this weekend.
Yeah, it's going to snow and rain
Ugh.
because Wisconsin.
Boo, boo, Wisconsin.
Exactly. And then my favorite dinner time, the teriyaki bowl down on Lower Campus. I don't know why, but it fits in really nicely with this spring vibes. It's been kind of my go-to for lunch and dinner, so it's really good. Even though they got rid of the broccoli.
I know, I'm waiting for the broccoli to come back. I'm heartbroken.
Yeah, I'm really hoping it would come back.
Bring
too.
it back.
Exactly. Yeah. And then my cool down beverage is lemonade because you just can't get anything better than a cool, crisp lemonade.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
especially on a hot day.
I think you might like our next part of this segment.
Exactly. I'm
We're gonna be
looking
doing a taste test.
what a great transition. Da, da, da,
Yeah.
da, da. All right.
To wrap this week's segment of favorite things, Alex and I will be doing a taste test of some of our favorites from the last installment. So what did you bring?
So I brought for everybody's. I'll raise it up the camera too. I brought Buckeyes. My
Yes.
mom made them for Easter and sent them on over. So they might be a little warm because
fresh
it's
batch
hot
of
out.
Buckeyes. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
fresh batch
Okay.
of Buckeyes. So
Let's each take one.
there's a disagreement in my family on how you eat these.
Yes.
I just eat the entire thing because I like to get as many as I can before like Christmas is over. But some people like to bite, so it's
Okay,
up to you.
I might do a bite.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just. That's all you gotta eat them.
Oh my god. It's like chocolate covered peanut butter cookie dough is what it tastes like. It is so good. I'm gonna cover my mouth while I chew.
Yeah, I just realized why this might be a bad idea.
So what's in a Buckeye? Why is it called a Buckeye?
So a Buckeye, the reason why they're called a Buckeye is because it's like a bullseye. You've got the chocolate on the outside coating around the peanut butter. So they kind of look like Buckeyes, and that's why our family calls it Buckeyes.
Interesting.
Other families call them peanut butter balls, but those families are wrong. So,
Okay.
Yeah, it's always been like a favorite treat of mine over the Christmas. Oh, shoot, I might need to move on to your favorite thing. But yeah, no, it's always been my favorite treat around the holidays. And my mom saw our last broadcast and decided to whip up a batch for us to try.
Oh, that's so sweet of her.
Yeah, she's always doing those kinds of things for me and my friends. So thank you, Mom.
Thank you, Alex's mom. Well, we'll move on to my favorite thing from last week. So I mentioned these limoncello LaCroix. Now, I know it says limoncello, but I promise they're not alcoholic. It's a sparkling water, and I think it tastes like lemon and vanilla. We'll see how well they go with Buckeyes. But Alex, you mentioned lemonade, and if you like lemonade, these are a lot more subtle. I've heard LaCroix described as if you had TV static in one room next to sparkling water, and then someone in another room said the random obscure name of another fruit, and that is the flavor of a LaCroix.
I shall be interested to see if this tastes like TV static because
They're
the last time you
divisive.
described it.
They're divisive like those Buckeyes.
Yeah, exactly, with the name. All right, well, cheers.
Well, cheers, yeah.
Happy spring semester,
Woohoo!
Eau Claire. Yeah, I'm getting that TV static.
You're getting the
immediately.
TV static?
Yeah, I'm getting that TV static really quickly.
I think they're refreshing, and this is like my favorite flavor. But it's like more subtle than the regular lemon.
Yeah, I'm definitely tasting the vanilla. The
Yeah.
lemon is like just there at the beginning, and then it like subtly goes off like near the end.
Right.
And then you get that TV static.
That's the TV static throughout.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's really good though. This would excuse me. It's really good though. I think it would be really good for like mixing with stuff. Like,
Yeah.
have you ever had Mio?
Yes, Mio Energy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put like a little bit of that in here, just like amp up the flavor a little bit, and you basically got a soda.
Yeah, what flavor would you do? Lemon?
I don't know, orange. I think orange would go really well
Orange.
with the vanilla. Yeah.
I love a good orange vanilla. I get some, I'm not a huge carbonation fan, believe it or not, with our TV static beverage. But I like a good orange vanilla high C when I go to the movies.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Coca-Cola Freestyle, and I've got to get the orange vanilla high C. It's superior.
I always love to mix that with Sprite, and then you
Yum.
get like a little bit more carbonation.
Yeah.
And it looks like our crew might be having an argument about LaCroix as well back there. So.
Wow, it's intense. All the divisive opinions this week, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Especially on foods, because everybody is like so divisive about
Right.
foods. But no, this is really good. And thank you for bringing it in.
Yeah, thanks for the Buckeyes.
Exactly. And from us here at BNN, I think that's it for us tonight.
Yeah, well, that's all we have for you tonight.
Join us next week for your latest news, updates, and weather.
Make sure to check out TV10 on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. I'm Marissa Day.
And I'm Alex Rubio. Thank you, and good night.